Hey there, we thought we would jump on for a quick video today. We had some time to spare this week, so we thought we'd jump on down to the RV Super Show. It's in Post Falls, Idaho. And we wanted to just go through and show you some of our favorite trailers, some cool features we found, and really what we look for families that are wanting to travel. The first trailer we're looking at is a Keystone Avalanche. It's a 390 DS. It's about a 40-foot rig. There's some stuff in here we really liked. We want to walk you through this. It's a really unique floor plan because it actually has this rear loft. Why don't you tell them about the loft, Emily?
Well, so before we get to the loft, I want to talk about the space in here. So our last Montana had an amazingly big rear living, and it was one of my favorite things. And this space is huge. I mean, honestly, this feels bigger than that. And typically what you'll find when you have a bunk or anything in the rear is that the mid living space is small and compact. This is roomy and beautiful. Lots of natural light. I just love it. So this island, they offset the sink to the side, so you actually have a good amount of counter space here. You have a good amount of counter space here. You've got, you know, a good microwave. I can't tell. I don't think that's convection, but the cabinet doors are nice. Like, this is a solid door. You've got a great fridge. Drawers in an RV is like a luxury. And look at that drawer. That is massive. So this is a really great kitchen living space.
And one thing I wanted to point out is that this unit has two Coleman Mach air conditioners. Now that normally wouldn't be a big deal, but the problem is that up here in the bunk, you'll notice you have these vents here for the racetrack. And anytime you have this room down here, you can see that there are a few vents in there, but I guarantee that this bottom room here is gonna get really warm. So that'd be only one real downside to having this, but overall I think it's still a really cool floor plan. I think on those really hot days, you might wish you had a third AC unit, but
there are some tricks to get around that too. So, you know, if you need ideas of how to make this work, even if it's a mid bunk loft or a rear loft, there's ways to get around it. So let us know if you have questions. But so the reason this is like this is because it has a drop frame. This back room isn't exactly like tall people friendly. It's not quite tall enough for Charlie. He'll hit
I don't know if I can give an imagery of that. I'm standing on the step, so that doesn't work for me.
But this is an awesome space. You could leave this as a queen bed for a teenager. You could throw bunks in here for little ones. It's a small room, but it's a great size room. And then you've got a good amount of storage over here. This is what's so cool about this rig, is this is a rear door. So this is coming in from the very back of the RV. And, you know, we've got some nice steps coming in, but most of these bathrooms that you enter from the outside only have a toilet and a sink. This one has a shower. So imagine a muddy dog, muddy kid, you know, just a rainy day. You come in the rear and you go straight into the shower. It is fantastic. Also, I just want to note, they've done some really nice countertop choices in this rig. Like, I love them. The cabinets are huge. It's a huge amount of storage. I mean, this is so family friendly. I love it.
I do have one issue here. Let's show them. So if you're tall like me,
so this tub is raised a little bit.
I'm 6'3", so I think the water probably hit me about mid-chest. So it's definitely a kid's shower. So just take note of that.
Here, I'll climb in. I'm 5'5".
Oh, you're set.
I'll be fine.
That's not fair at all. So you shower down here and I get the big shower.
Yeah, this is my bathroom. That's what this is, me and the girls. So we're gonna head upstairs to the True Master. So we've got some stairs with some ventilation here. And we're gonna come right into the bathroom. One thing I like about this is we've got storage right here, as opposed to a lot of times it's behind the shower and that's just too far back there. So, great storage. This shower is great. Charlie, come stand in this shower. Let's see Charlie in this shower as opposed to the other one.
Oh, this one got a skylight just for me.
See?
See, if you have somebody that's taller and they think there's no way I'm gonna fit inside an RV shower, just look for ones with these skylights that are really nice. So that's a good option.
So, good size shower. Charlie says this is a king size bed, nice closet, and washer dryer hookups. This is like a little laundry chute that you can do. This just down here, in case you're wondering, is just pipes for your washer dryer hookups. And a small little dresser. So this is a walk around bathroom. So you've got a door here, a pocket door here. That's a nice toilet.
Yeah, it's a nice toilet.
Oh.
Definitely been used. That's the realities of RV shows. I wanted to highlight a few things about this Avalanche on the exterior as well. I think the most impressive thing is going to be the weight of this trailer. So your dry weight on this trailer is 14,400 pounds. And then that leaves you about 2,000 pounds for cargo. So fully loaded, this is 16,500 pounds, which is absolutely incredible. A few other things to note too is this is kind of part of the Avalanche line. You're going to have Schwintek slides here, rock and pinion hydraulic here. The rear bedroom has another Schwintek, so there's no cable slides on this entire trailer, which is a huge plus because it's just a better way of doing things. They're more reliable, they're stronger. Even tires on the bottom, not too surprising. You're gonna have 2 outlets for your sewer on this one, so you have to join those. And here is that rear door, so you can see what that looks like. And those are the windows up top. Nice ladder access. And I'm not familiar with this landing gear. I'm used to the Lippert landing gear. This is a whole different system I haven't seen before, but it's still a Lippert frame. So I'll have to do some research about that. Got a nice awning on the outside of this kitchen slide. And another cool feature also is it has the Furrion prep as far as the side mount cameras, if you're familiar with those. So it has the rear prep and the side marker prep. So overall, really cool trailer. We're gonna go see if we can find another one. You know, we had to look at an Airstream as well. Hey babe, what are you doing in here?
I'm just like, you know, visualizing mantras, you know, manifesting. I really want to renovate an Airstream so bad. And Charlie's like, I don't know.
She wants to renovate it, but these are a lot of work. I think I would definitely be on board with an Airstream, but the hardest thing isn't the cabinetry or the design. I think it's really just all of the metal work, because you have to, all the interior is metal, the exterior is metal, so
1 million rivets.
Lots of rivets, lots of polishing, and also upkeep as well. But this is an Airstream. I don't know what model it is, but we definitely both do have a lot of respect for the engineering, the cabinetry, the use of space. We feel like Airstream just does a really good job with this.
Go check out the little kids room up front. It's so cute.
So this one, well, this isn't a kids room. I forget what they call this, but this is like an older way of, I heard this recently on, because Keep Your Daydream, their buses like this.
Yeah.
So it has the split beds here. So Emily, she gets the thermostat, and then I would get the TV. So that's how that would go. Let's see what else there is in here. I know nothing about Airstreams, so.
Ooh,
nice little shower, but once again, I don't think I'll fit in there. Open that up again. There you go. Nice.
That is so cool.
Some good pantry
That's
space.
like actually solid too. I mean, half the time this stuff is just not solid, and in an Airstream, everything
They're
is.
known for their cabinetry for sure. Really nice bathroom too for the size of it. So you can kind of see like where the wheel well is down here. They make good space with that.
Well, and you even have this little privacy door. This little track up here is clever. It's snapped in here right now. Hang on. See if I have the scales.
There you go.
So you can still have privacy in your bathroom. That's nice.
Yeah. So we don't dislike Airstreams. I think it's more just we're not as used to the floor plan, and might be a little small for us now, but definitely in the future we'll have to make one work.
Yeah. It's only 109.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep on walking. On to the next trailer. All right, Emily found another one. We'll see what she got us into. So this is a truck camper for those of you that aren't familiar with these. It's a little bit of an older one, but it does have a slide, so that's awesome. And we'll go up in here. Oh. All right, so what do we have, Emily?
So this is a pretty cool truck camper. It's a little dated, but who would like to see us renovate a truck camper? Leave that one in the comments. But this is just going to be our highlight today, is Charlie's shower checks.
Yep,
so
let's check it out. So this one also features an observation sphere, so has a nice skylight up here. You can check the weather, check on your neighbors, observe the mountains while you're in the shower. Where else can you do that?
Right. I mean, it's the full experience. That's just RV life for you. So this one's pretty cool. I think this would be really fun, a fun thing for us to have.
Oh, I'll show them one more
for
thing
our weekend
about these.
trips.
So also on these, they have snack stash cabinets right by the bed. Look at that. You can hide all your snacks in here, and you'll be set. You never have to get out of bed.
And if you forget your snacks in there, then you have a mice keeper.
Truth.
Yeah. Yeah, never leave your RV with food in it. That's a problem. Okay, here we go. Okay.
I think we're in trouble. We've thought later on about having some sort of a Sprinter, but it's just financially they're really expensive because you have to pay for like the van and then the renovation. But we just want something we can just kind of like pop out and go on the weekends. These campers are cool. We were just saying like, well, if it had a bunk, that'd be awesome.
Like a drop-down bunk.
This one has a bunk that you can put a mattress on.
Yeah.
And it looks like a cabinet during the day.
Well, you could use it as a cabinet if you wanted, or
like this you can still use this like a normal cabinet, but this pops down and we could totally.
You know what? I bet you those back cushions fit up there.
Yeah, and like
Sweet.
Our two little girls, like they could totally sleep up here.
Yeah.
I love that.
That is so cool.
So you might be seeing a camper on the channel sooner than we ever thought.
Yep.
But there's just, it's so minimal, and I think for us, we already have the truck. We already have everything for it. It's just a matter of finding a camper and putting our spin on it, and I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, it's all the same nods to van life, it's just that we have our truck.
We could probably renovate one of these in like a weekend.
Yeah, I'd want to build some cabinets for it, but
yeah.
Anyways, that's enough truck campers, but
fun.
We thought we'd show them.
This is why you go to RV shows though, is like you never know what you're gonna see that sparks a dream, and then you sit on it and you think on it and you decide like, is that really the direction we want to go? Is this maybe, you know, for us we just discovered something that's probably a better option for us than Sprinter Life, which we've had on the docket, but it's felt like a bit of a stretch goal, and this is like a really good interim. So go, and I totally encourage you to go and just dream. Even if you're not going to buy. All the salesmen are so annoyed by us, but we don't even care. All right, off we go.
Hey Emily, did you know that Glastron makes RVs? Neither did I. I think the owner's cleaned his closet out or something, but not sure what this is doing at the RV show. Hey Emily.
Uh-oh.
How many people do you think this RV sleeps?
You know, good weather, we could probably get
I mean,
all
you
four
could
of us.
like get a solid, you know, there's no slides, but you know, you could like chairs down and maybe fit a few people in there.
Get
You
an umbrella.
Yeah, like somebody can sleep across the back here.
That's safe.
Yeah, you can just put a sleeping bag down.
We wouldn't have our children from us at all.
No, that doesn't work.
All right, Charlie, what do you think? Should we walk into this Fusion?
Yeah, so Emily and I on our next trailer, we've had a lot in mind for like what are the must-have features. I know we want our square footage back, we want a couple of things, but the number one thing on our list, and I know some people may wonder why we would want this, is the side patio. So this is not our favorite one. This is not the one we're looking at, but this is Keystone's version, and this is the Fusion. And the number one issue with this is that if you want to go in the trailer, the side patio covers this door, so you have to go through the back door. And if these slides are shut, you can't walk from the garage to the front of the trailer.
So if you're you're wally docking, you're not getting to your...
So that's not gonna work. Grand Design has the 399TH Momentum, and that's the one we're getting because it has a separate door, and then this is a slider. There's a door there for the exterior that you can access when the patio is shut. But anyways, this will give you a good idea of what we're talking about and why we want it. Nice steps. The reason we want this is for our little kids. They can come up these steps, kick their shoes off like Emily did.
Leave them out here.
Go through this normal door instead of, you know, the walk of death, going out the normal RV door and then just immediately down the stairs. So we're really wanting this for the kids. It's just a lot more friendly for that. Also, just having extra space. I mean, this is probably another like 60 square feet of space that you have out here.
It's controlled space. You know, when you're at an RV park, you might have grass, you might have bark, you might have gravel, you might have concrete. You really never know what you have, but especially with a family, it's nice to have more spaces that you're in control of. And so having an outdoor space like this is awesome. I mean, morning cartoons on the patio. Yeah. It's, you know, it's fun.
The only thing to keep in mind with any sort of a side patio is that up until recently, you can't have the side patio open when it's raining. They're not weather tight. The newer versions, I know they're starting to catch on to that, and there's some tricks that you can do that we probably will do as well to get them waterproof. So we're gonna go inside and show you a little bit of how Keystone does their toy haulers. So right away, I actually do like, this is something we would love to see, is all these windows on this is what we call the drive side. So lots of windows there. Not so convenient when you are in a campground and you have another RV right next to you, because then you're looking at their campsite. But boondocking, you can imagine what those views are going to look like.
You have to wear your robe. It's unfortunate.
Kitchen floor plan is actually pretty good. Got some nice stools that pop out here. I don't know where all of this space is going behind the TV.
It's going to the outdoor TV.
Yeah, there's some on the outdoor TV. Actually, I think I just remembered. Hold on.
Yep. Okay.
I just remembered something about this.
This is the cool part of this floor plan.
I gotta figure out how to open it.
Is it the other side? I think it's the other side.
No, that's the hinge side. No. So this has a secret feature. I don't know how to open it because I've never done it. There we go.
You just gotta give it a good tug.
So
this is your pantry, I suppose.
That's the pantry. My thoughts on it, it's kind of a lot of space, and it's dragging on the floor, so I'd be concerned about it ripping the vinyl eventually. But most people don't know this is here, but there is a corner hidden cabinet, so snack hiding spot, yeah?
Yes.
Definitely.
It's definitely got like a good flow. I do like that about this floor plan. Yeah. I like this dining feature. You know, it's just convenient. The sink is a little small, and I've heard people complain that they don't like staring at this wall.
Yep, and this is what I was talking about. So if the garage, as you know, if the side patio is closed, you want to come into the trailer, you're gonna come through this door, and then if this slide is shut, the kitchen slide, you can't walk through here because this slide comes all the way in. So that's been the deal breaker for me. I really do like a lot of things about this Fusion, but that's been the biggest thing that just doesn't work for me.
You want to show me the bathroom?
Other things to look for. Yeah. So
this is, you know, get your rig inspected, folks.
But decent little bathroom there.
Yeah, pretty par for the course. These, when they have the side patio, they tend to only have the half bath. If you don't have that, then you can typically get a shower. Oh, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah, there's just a little storage hatch in there. I really don't know what you could fit in here.
Socks, shoes, if you attach them to the ceiling somehow.
I think like fishing poles and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
But this door is very heavy, so it's kind of, I don't know. I would go without that. But for a definite feature we love about the toy haulers is being able to have the drop down bed. This is the Happy Jack. Every RV has this. It's the Happy Jack system. It's made by Limpert. But it's just a great floor plan. So we have really big plans for what we would do if we had a toy hauler. A big part of that is just kind of converting this space like you've probably seen people do, but we have our own way we're going to do it. And we're super excited to get those designs
off the ground.
Yeah, we get them off the ground.
Let's go upstairs and see the master. This, again, like this has a super sofa. I believe you can take out a section of that. It's a good sized bathroom. These cabinets look actually useful. They're not the full depth of the shower. Should we do a shower test?
Oh, shower test.
So this is obviously you're going in the wrong area right now because of it being in travel mode, but
this is definitely
a narrower shower for sure.
Yeah, it's a little narrower, but everything else is very similar to our Montana. So this feels very normal to me.
The closet, a lot of this layout is very similar to the 399TH from Grand Design.
Yeah, the front half is very similar. It's the kitchen and the rear that's different.
Yeah. So, yeah. Granted, this one has a window over here, which is kind of cool. I like that. Yeah. It's cool. So it definitely made us pause. We were having a hard time finding a 399 that was available, and this is cool, but I think we still have our heart set on the 399.
Yeah. So we decided to look at another RV. This one is, it's made by KZ RV, and that's actually a faction of Thor, which also that Keystone was a faction. Lots of things I really like about this one. It's got the Rotoflex pin box, lots of storage up front, a couple of really good knobs too. You know, we got the power on this side, so it's an amp connector, nice convenient slide for you. And then also it has the Nautilus panel. This is what Grand Design uses on their Momentums, and I really like it. So real cool feature there. They have, you can use your jacks from the outside. You got Schwintek slides, and on this side, hydraulic rack and pinion there as well.
So it's assisted.
But then there's other things I noticed as well. There's stuff to watch for. I know this is a new trailer. It's a new brand from what they say, even though it's, you know, they're established in 1972. But if you see it, the membrane is actually foiled, so that's not something you want to see on a new rig. It just wasn't installed correctly. Other than that, there's some things we really like about this one. It's got two awnings. They do have the Lippert salt steps, which we know we're huge fans of. And going into the garage here, there's no rear bath, but that's okay. Factory E-Track if you want to have toys stored back here. Also has the Happy Jack. So a lot of similarities to the last trailer we looked at. But if we go into the main area, this is something we really thought was cool, is this main center living area. First of all, lots of light on both sides of the trailer. You got a nice TV up here. This really has like a traditional living room floor plan that you would expect. So we would definitely change a few things, but overall it's a really good start. You do have a loft up above the garage. You have the gas electric refrigerator and just a real small kitchen here, but there's just a lot of things to really like about this as well. Looking in here, you can go up to the master. We'll do the bathroom first. Same bathroom as what we've seen, but real nice touches. They did a great job on the interior. And then moving to the bedroom, it has a north-south, or excuse me, it has a north-south bed in it, and it looks like it also has a adjustable base in it already. Lots of cabinet space here, as you can see. And it looks like this is another wardrobe to the side, so that's full depth there. So really cool trailer. I'd like to see new concepts. This is still a Thor manufactured trailer. But like I said, there's certain things I look for, and like seeing that roof like that from day one, that's the number one thing on an RV. That's the Achilles heel. If the roof is bad, the rest of the trailer is not worth it.
If the roof is bad, go see Bruno.
Yeah, if you ever have any roof issues, our last trailer had a roof that was done by Liberty RV Center here in Liberty Lake, Washington. It was done by Bruno, and that product was their from RV Seal. So it was a spray-on roof. It was phenomenal. So that's why I'm a big advocate of proper roof maintenance, because you can really quickly ruin a trailer just by not taking care of your roof. So that's the. Yeah.
Come look at this.
Oh, she has one more thing she wants to show.
You could cook a turkey in here.
Yeah, this is the new residential style free floating range. So you can have your range there. They call it free floating just because it goes all the way to the floor. This whole thing slides in like a residential unit.
One thing to know, one thing I love about this rig is if you just painted the walls white, it would look so beautiful. I mean, you've got some modern finishes, you've got, you know, a convection microwave. It's not gaudy. And if you can find a rig that you can just paint the walls white, even if you don't do it yourself, you can hire that out. This would be a beautiful home. So something to consider when you're RV shopping. Brown on brown on brown can be hard to live with, but if everything else is pretty good and you can just paint it, that's a win.
Yeah. All right, on to the next one. Here's another new one for us. This is a Alliance RV. The model is the Valor. It's a toy hauler. Alliance RV is actually owned by, it's an independently owned company, which means that it's not owned by Thor or any of the large conglomerates like Thor or Winnebago. These are a standalone company. It's a standalone trailer. So first thoughts on it, I do like it. There's some things to like about it. It's real simple. I like the coloring. They have the Lippert hydraulic leveling, 6 points. No drop frame, so it's gonna be a struggle as far as the storage is concerned, but really nice lights. But one thing we noticed is that it might just be how it's set up right now, but super high entry off the ground. And you know, luckily they got the Lippert solid steps on here, but yeah, it's a very tall rig, so this would be difficult for our family with our little kids. But on the interior, a couple things we really did like about it. It's got nice countertops. This kind of has like an epoxy, like a marble epoxy vibe to it. We do like the TV floor plan. We do like the TV layout. Looking through here, the kitchen is nice. I do like the kitchen. My concern from a cabinetry standpoint is these are massive glass doors, and it's kind of hard to show you, but they do move a lot. So anytime you have a glass panel on the door, it puts a lot of stress on where the stile and rail meet, and so I guarantee that's not going to last very long. And this whole trailer, all of the doors have glass panels in them, so they're not your standard panel. But anyways, moving away from the cabinetry, a couple cool things. This is the one thing we liked about this slide was these right here. So it does have cup holders that you can pop in and out, and then it also has a flush slide. So this is something you would expect from like Grand Design or other big dealers, is having the flush slide. So that just means that you're not stepping up into the slide. So points for that for sure. And going through here as well, it has something called the Smart Wire color coded. I think that has to do with the wiring, so that might be a huge win. If you've ever seen the wiring in an RV, that will help you to understand a little better what's going on. Going upstairs to the master, very similar to what we had in our last rig, but the windows above the bed are nice, but those might let in some light. Got a little bit of a storage piece here, and bedroom or bathroom, nothing too exciting in the bathroom, pretty standard. But we'll go back into the garage. It does have a loft, and there is a pantry right here, so you got a nice pantry. And in the garage, they've got the bed down and the seats down. Once again, this is a Happy Jack, and then there is a small half bath in the back here. So overall, really cool rig. I don't know Alliance. I'd be happy to learn more about them, but definitely one you could look at. For the last trailer, we got to get going, but we thought it'd be cool to just show you something different. Emily and I really haven't walked a lot of Class A's, so we thought this is massive. It's a big RV. So this is a Dutch Star, which we know nothing about, but why don't we go ahead and go inside. Looks like we got shoe storage here in each of the steps, so that's awesome. This is like a composite flooring.
This floor is like slit.
Oh my goodness.
Wee.
Got real tile. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is cool.
535,000.
So for a cool $500,000, you two can have this.
Dishwasher!
Okay, we'll buy it. We'll take it. She can't open it.
Life skills.
Yeah.
I don't know how to work a dishwasher anymore. I've been in an RV for 2 years.
2 years in an RV, she can't open a dishwasher
I can't
anymore.
really wash the dishes.
So we got convection oven here. It's a little dark. I don't think the lights work. I'm sure if we turn the lights on, if we had power, all of these floors would light up. Induction cooktop here. I do know that they do things differently in these Class A's because they put bigger generators in them. They're not afraid to have an induction cooktop. They're just built very, very differently than your standard fifth wheel. So it's something to keep in mind. Not
really nice.
very plush. Like
So nice. I don't know. Have we been in a Newmar before?
I don't think. No, this is a Dutch Star.
Well, it's got Newmar on the handle.
Yeah, it's a Newmar. Yeah. So Emily, do you think that having children and this white leather is a good idea?
Oh my gosh! Remember that one time with a Sharpie in Geneva?
Yeah, Geneva.
Magic erasers can't save you here.
Yeah, we had a white pull-out couch from IKEA. It was leather. In our last in our Montana in Geneva, she definitely she went after it with a Sharpie. So that happened. Okay, what else does this have? Oh my gosh, it keeps going. So.
Did you show them the bathroom? The toilet room?
Bathroom.
It's a toilet room.
Okay.
And it's got the pivot door.
So toilet room, pretty awesome with the pivot door. I have a feeling that's just the front half bath. I think this probably has a full.
Nice.
See, pull-out cabinets.
So nice.
Pull-out drawers. You definitely can't go wrong there.
And
Yep.
they're like a.
Yeah, that's a really nice guide. I like those.
That is really nice.
Very cool. All right, let's check out the bedroom. Wow, this is just fancy. I mean, you don't even have like the controls are like touch controls. Crazy.
Yeah.
So it's still a little dark in here, but you can see this is going to be a king size bed as well.
Oh, that's a mirror. Okay.
And then look at this the floor transition too. Like this is tile, and there's almost no height difference here. So this is incredible.
This bathroom.
Slight step here. And here's Emily's bedroom. Are you kidding me? All right, so we got two. Because it has a seat in the shower, and you can see how wide this is. Full toilet. Hand tool, very cool. And then we'll check this out in here. Very large cabinet. So.
Did you lock me in the shower?
Nope, I didn't.
Charles.
Can't see this. We're gonna keep on moving. Hopefully Emily finds her way out. And then double vanity. So I think we need to get out of this thing before. Actually, no. I think this is also gonna be a washer.
They're gonna throw us out of it.
Yep, washer and dryer. So this is a Splendid. This is actually, I think, just a model above what we had in our last trailer. So we also had the Splendid in our last trailer, and we miss it dearly. All right.
Goodness.
So what are our thoughts on the Newmar? See, I can't even say we would have this when we retire and have no kids. Like, this is excessive.
I don't know, babe. I wanna experience this.
I mean, I think I would do this for a season, but this is a house. Like, this is.
Yeah.
I mean, it has Bose. It has like a Bose sound system and the whole thing.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
fantastic. Oh, it has the lift TV. This is a TV lift.
Well, it has a TV lift there, and it has
And
a
it has-
30-inch TV right there.
Is there a TV in the bedroom too?
There's a TV in the bedroom.
Yep. Is there a
So,
TV in the shower?
probably.
I mean, at this point.
So that's gonna do it for today's episode. We just, like I said, we had some time to kill. We thought we would come through and do a quick tour, but hope you guys like it, and we'll see you in the next episode.